What if I told you that 5 foods sitting in your kitchen right now could be silently stealing years from your life? Foods you trust, foods you've eaten for decades, quietly damaging the 2 organs that keep you alive every single day. Your kidneys, those remarkable bean-shaped filters, work around the clock, processing over 50 gallons of blood daily. It's not your fault, it's simply part of aging. The filtration units inside your kidneys, called nephrons, slowly decrease in number and efficiency. They're your body's unsung heroes, removing toxins, balancing fluids, controlling blood pressure, and even producing hormones that keep your bones strong. But here's what most people don't realize. After age 60, your kidney function naturally begins to decline. What's truly shocking is this: 9 out of 10 people with kidney disease don't even know they have it. By the time symptoms appear, like fatigue, swelling, or changes in urination, significant damage has already occurred. The window for prevention has nearly closed. There are no early warning signs, no pain, no obvious symptoms. These aren't exotic or unusual foods. They're everyday items you probably have in your pantry right now. Knowledge gives you the power to make better choices, protect your health, and maintain your independence as you age. Foods that seem innocent, even healthy, but are actually accelerating kidney damage in ways you never imagined. Small changes in what you eat can dramatically slow kidney decline, prevent disease, and add healthy years to your life. Your kidneys can lose up to 90% of their function before you feel anything wrong. This silent progression is why kidney disease is often called the silent killer. But here's the hopeful truth: your daily food choices have tremendous power over your kidney health. Today, we're going to expose 5 common foods that are quietly harming your kidneys. Understanding these hidden dangers isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. Your kidneys have been faithfully serving you for decades. Now it is time to return the favor by learning how to protect them from the hidden threats in your daily diet. Processed meats, bacon, sausages, deli ham, hot dogs, pepperoni, salami are among the most dangerous foods for aging kidneys. But why are these familiar comfort foods so harmful? This creates a double threat: bone loss and kidney scarring that accelerates with age. Your kidneys must work overtime to filter this excess sodium, leading to increased blood pressure and progressive kidney damage over time. For someone over 60, whose kidneys are already naturally declining, this represents a serious acceleration of age-related kidney damage. First, they're loaded with sodium, often containing 3 to 4 times more salt than fresh meats. But protecting your kidney health doesn't mean giving up flavor or satisfaction in your meals. But sodium is just the beginning. Processed meats contain phosphate additives, artificial preservatives, that make them last longer on shelves. Your taste buds will adapt, and your kidneys will thank you for the relief from constant toxic overload. These alternatives provide high-quality protein without the harmful additives that damage your kidneys. These phosphates are particularly toxic to aging kidneys because they're easily absorbed by your body. Unlike natural phosphates found in whole foods, here's what happens inside your body. Excessive phosphates pull calcium from your bones, weakening them while simultaneously damaging blood vessels throughout your kidneys. These inflammatory substances accumulate in kidney tissues, causing chronic inflammation and progressive damage to the delicate filtering units. The processing methods used to preserve these meats also create compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Regular consumption of processed meats can increase your risk of chronic kidney disease by up to 30%. Add breakfast sausage in a deli sandwich, and you've consumed more sodium than your kidneys can safely process in a single day. Consider this sobering fact. Just 2 strips of bacon contain nearly 400 milligrams of sodium, about 1/4 of your entire daily recommended limit. Instead of processed meats, choose fresh chicken breast, fish like salmon or cod, or plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. Season fresh meats with herbs like rosemary, thyme, or garlic powder. Instead of relying on pre-seasoned processed options, picture this scenario. You're tired after a long day, and dinner needs to be ready quickly. You reach for a can of soup, pop a frozen dinner in the microwave, or prepare instant noodles. These convenient choices seem harmless, even practical for busy seniors managing households. That's equivalent to almost a full teaspoon of pure salt concentrated in one serving. But hidden inside these seemingly innocent convenience foods lurks a kidney destroyer that most people never consider. Astronomical amounts of hidden sodium and chemical preservatives that overload your filtering systems. The excess salt forces your kidneys to retain water, increasing blood pressure and putting tremendous strain on delicate kidney tissues. A typical frozen can pack over 1,500 milligrams of sodium, plus artificial preservatives, flavor enhancers, and phosphate additives that create a perfect storm of kidney damage. One package contains nearly 2,000 milligrams of sodium, along with artificial colors, preservatives, trans fats that promote inflammation throughout your body, including your kidneys. A single can of popular chicken noodle soup contains over 2,000 milligrams of sodium, nearly your entire recommended daily limit in just one meal. For seniors whose kidneys are already working at reduced capacity, this represents a significant acceleration of kidney decline. Your kidneys, especially aging kidneys with declining function, simply cannot process this sodium overload efficiently. When energy levels drop or mobility becomes challenging, reaching for quick processed options seems logical. But this convenience comes at a steep price to your kidney health. Even better, choose frozen vegetables without sauces. And add your own seasonings using fresh herbs, lemon juice, or small amounts of olive oil. Frozen dinners are equally problematic, often containing even higher sodium levels than canned soups. Prepare large batches of homemade soups on weekends. Freeze portions in individual containers for easy reheating throughout the week. These processed foods contain numerous chemical preservatives designed to extend shelf life. Compounds like sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, and various phosphate additives place additional stress on your kidney's filtering capacity. Instant noodles represent perhaps the worst offender in this category. When you consume multiple processed foods daily, you're essentially forcing your kidneys to work as chemical processing plants. Filtering toxins they were never designed to handle efficiently, but the sodium content is only part of the problem. Here's what many people don't realize. Your kidneys must process every chemical compound that enters your body. The cumulative effect of regular consumption creates chronic kidney stress, leading to inflammation, scarring, and progressive loss of filtering function. The convenience factor makes these foods particularly dangerous for older adults. Making the transition away from processed convenience foods doesn't mean sacrificing convenience entirely. Look for low sodium or no salt added versions when you must use canned or frozen foods. Your kidneys will respond positively to reduced sodium intake within just a few weeks. It's often resulting in lower blood pressure, reduced swelling, and improved overall energy levels. There's something deeply nostalgic about the fizz and sweetness of a cold soda, especially during hot summer days or family gatherings. Many seniors have enjoyed these beverages for decades, viewing them as harmless treats or refreshing pick-me-ups throughout their daily routines. But dark-colored sodas, cola, root beer, grape soda, harbor a hidden kidney destroyer that most people have never heard of. Phosphoric acid, a chemical compound that's particularly harmful to aging kidneys and becomes more dangerous as kidney function naturally declines. This artificial acid disrupts your body's delicate mineral balance, pulling calcium from your bones while simultaneously overloading your kidneys with excess phosphate. Phosphoric acid gives these beverages their distinctive tangy flavor, but it wreaks havoc on your kidney health in multiple devastating ways. And fractures. While the displaced calcium can form painful kidney stones that cause excruciating pain and further kidney damage, this constant strain leads to chronic inflammation in kidney tissues, progressive scarring, and accelerated loss of filtering function. Here's the frightening process happening inside your body when you drink phosphoric acid. Your kidneys must work overtime to maintain proper phosphate levels in your blood. For seniors who drink multiple sodas daily, this risk increases dramatically, often leading to accelerated kidney decline and earlier onset of kidney-related complications. The combination of phosphoric acid and excessive sugar creates a perfect storm for kidney destruction. Breaking the habit can feel like losing a connection to cherished memories and traditions. The good news is that your taste preferences can adapt remarkably quickly. When you make conscious changes to your beverage choices, if plain water seems boring, try adding fresh lemon slices, cucumber, or mint leaves for natural flavor enhancement. But the damage extends beyond your kidneys. Excess phosphoric acid leaches calcium from your bones, increasing your risk of osteoporosis. A single 12-ounce cola contains approximately 55 milligrams of phosphoric acid, along with 39 grams of sugar. Chamomile, peppermint, and ginger teas can be enjoyed hot or iced, giving you refreshing options throughout the day. Your kidneys will respond quickly to this positive change. It's often resulting in improved energy levels and better overall health markers. For someone over 60 whose kidneys are already processing waste less efficiently, this represents a significant toxic load that accumulates with every sip. The sugar content creates additional problems for kidney health. High sugar intake leads to increased risk of diabetes, and diabetes is the leading cause of kidney failure in older adults. Regular consumption of dark sodas can increase your risk of chronic kidney disease by up to 23%. Consider the emotional and social aspects of soda consumption. These beverages are often associated with celebrations, family meals, and social gatherings. But your kidney health is worth more than temporary taste satisfaction. Water remains the absolute best choice for kidney health, helping flush toxins while providing the hydration your kidneys need to function optimally. Herbal teas offer another excellent alternative, providing variety and flavor without the harmful acids and sugars found in dark sodas. The transition away from dark sodas might seem challenging initially, but most people find their cravings disappear within 2 to 3 weeks. The tangy crunch of a dill pickle, the rich flavor of barbecue sauce on grilled chicken, the umami depth of soy sauce in stir-fry. These condiments and preserved foods add excitement and flavor to meals, making them particularly appealing to seniors whose taste buds may have diminished sensitivity with age. But hidden within these flavor enhancers lies a sodium bomb that can devastate aging kidneys faster than almost any other food category. A single medium dill pickle contains over 800 milligrams of sodium. That's more than half your recommended daily limit in one small vegetable. Just 1 tablespoon of regular soy sauce packs over 900 milligrams of sodium, nearly 2/3 of your daily allowance. Ingredients like sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate, and various sulfites create additional filtering burden for your kidneys. The concentration of salt and chemical preservatives in pickles and packaged sauces represents one of the most underestimated threats to kidney health. Let me put this in perspective with some shocking numbers. For someone over 60 whose kidney function is already naturally declining, this represents a serious acceleration of kidney deterioration. Barbecue sauce, ketchup, and salad dressings might seem innocent, but they're loaded with hidden sodium, high fructose corn syrup, and chemical preservatives that force your kidneys to work overtime. Fresh herbs like basil, oregano, and cilantro provide intense flavors without harmful sodium levels. A simple barbecue sauce made with tomato paste, apple cider vinegar, and spices can provide similar taste satisfaction with dramatically reduced sodium content. While the transition might take some adjustment, most people find their taste preferences adapt within a few weeks. Lemon juice, lime juice, and vinegar add tangy brightness that can replace the acidity of pickles and high-sodium sauces, and familiar condiments provide comfort and flavor continuity throughout life changes. 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce can contain over 600 milligrams of sodium, plus artificial colors and preservatives. This natural aging process inadvertently increases sodium intake. Just when kidneys are least able to handle the excess, the problem extends beyond sodium content. These products contain numerous artificial additives designed to enhance flavor and extend shelf life. Here's what makes this particularly dangerous for seniors. As we age, our taste buds become less sensitive, leading many older adults to use more condiments and sauces to make food taste appealing. The convenience factor compounds the problem. Packaged sauces and condiments make cooking easier and more flavorful, especially for seniors who might have limited energy or mobility for elaborate meal preparation. But this convenience comes at a steep price to kidney health. Regular use of these high-sodium condiments creates chronic kidney stress, leading to increased blood pressure, fluid retention, and progressive kidney damage. The emotional connection to these foods often runs deep. Pickles might remind you of your grandmother's kitchen. Barbecue sauce might be central to family gatherings. Making the transition to kidney-friendly alternatives doesn't mean sacrificing flavor or enjoyment in your meals. Homemade versions of favorite sauces allow you to control sodium content while maintaining familiar flavors. Sodium versions of popular condiments are increasingly available. It's often containing 60 to 70% less sodium than regular versions. Your kidneys will respond positively, to reduced sodium intake relatively quickly, often showing improvements in blood pressure and fluid balance within just a few weeks of making these dietary changes. After learning about these 5 kidney-damaging foods, you might feel overwhelmed or discouraged about your current eating habits. That's completely understandable, and it's important to remember that knowledge is power, and small, consistent changes can create dramatic improvements in your kidney health and overall well-being. Let's review the 5 silent kidney destroyers we've discussed today. Processed meats overload your kidneys with sodium and toxic phosphate additives that accelerate kidney scarring and bone loss. Your kidneys must process every chemical compound, every excess mineral, and every artificial additive that enters your body through food choices. When you reduce the toxic load from processed foods, your kidneys can focus on their essential functions, repair, and maintain better health. Canned and frozen convenience foods pack astronomical amounts of hidden sodium that force your aging kidneys to work beyond their capacity. Dark-colored sodas contain phosphoric acid that disrupts mineral balance, damages kidney tissues, and increases your risk of kidney stones and bone loss. Simple blood and urine tests can detect early signs of kidney decline long before symptoms appear, giving you the opportunity for early intervention and protection. Start with one category, perhaps replacing processed lunch meats with fresh chicken or fish. Food represents comfort, tradition, social connection, and personal identity. Making dietary changes often feels like losing important parts of life's enjoyment and familiar routines. Your kidneys have been faithfully serving you for decades, working tirelessly without complaint or recognition. Now it's time to return their dedication by making food choices that support their continued health and function. Focus on reading labels and choosing lower sodium alternatives when available. Every meal represents an opportunity to choose foods that nourish and protect, rather than burden and damage. Your future self will thank you for the kidney protective choices you make today. Healthy kidneys mean better blood pressure control, stronger bones, reduced medication needs, and decreased risk of serious complications. Pickles and packaged sauces represent some of the highest sodium concentrations in common foods, creating chronic kidney stress that accelerates age-related decline. The common thread connecting all these foods is their burden on your kidneys' filtering capacity. Drinking adequate water helps your kidneys flush toxins efficiently and maintains proper blood flow through filtering units. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, adjusting for your activity level and climate. But here's the empowering truth. Your kidneys are remarkably resilient organs that respond positively to improved nutrition choices. The transition to kidney-friendly eating doesn't require perfection or dramatic overnight changes. Hydration plays a crucial role in kidney health, especially as we age. Regular medical checkups become increasingly important for kidney health monitoring. The emotional aspect of food changes shouldn't be underestimated. Remember that protecting your kidney health is an investment in maintaining independence, energy, and quality of life as you age. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate each positive change you make. The path to kidney protection isn't about perfection, it's about progress.